there was two comments that were essentially almost the exact same comment, but from two different people, just sort of thanking me for the video that really brought up their day. And I don't know why, but I've just sort of been just sitting here staring at the microphone, thinking about what I wanted to talk about today. But I thought I'd offer maybe some words that, who knows, might encourage somebody out there. I kind of want to segue though into that by sort of saying I think people have a really wrong idea as to why I talk about stories, why I recommend them, and why some of the stories I love as much as I do. And I will admit, maybe it's to my fault that I do sound very condescending at times. And in my early videos, I used objectively a lot when I was completely using that word the wrong way. So my apologies for that. But stories that I'm very passionate about, 3 Days of Happiness, Pun Pun, Girl on the Shore, Berserk, Monster, Vagabond. Those are all stories that, yes, I think they're really well put together stories, but they're ones, and also did I mention a silent voice? I don't know if I did, but I'll throw that out there as well. Those are stories that for me, almost as much, if not more than any other story, has been able to take me places I don't want to go, but that I need to go to mentally. And I think that could be just as uplifting and useful as stories that are uplifting, that are meant to be inspirational, right? I think Naruto's a great example, sort of like with this whole message of overcoming hatred. And some stories are just there for pure entertainment, but that's the beauty of subjectivity, is maybe for you it's pure entertainment, but for somebody else it means the world because it helped them get out of a dark place, right? Sometimes it's not what's in the story, sometimes it's just you, right? And that goes into this whole thing of biases and all that. But the reason why I'm going there is, again, when it comes to certain stories, they take me places I don't want to go, but I need to go. And I myself, I think I'm someone who is prone to overthink, to burn out. I find something, I'm passionate for it, and I'm so aggressive in my pursuit of being great at it that I never, ever give myself time to breathe, to relax, because then when I relax, I feel like I'm being lazy. And that then if I'm not doing something that is productive or something that other people can look at and validate, then I have no worth. I love some of the stories that I talk about because I see parts of me, parts of who I used to be as a person that I really wish just didn't exist. There's a lot of self-hatred. There's a lot of self-doubt. There's a lot of perfectionism, and that perfectionism, I think at the end of the day, just stems from my horrible self-esteem. That like there's no nice way of putting that. And I appreciate stories that are willing to delve into topics that I might not be comfortable with, because there's aspects of my own life that I've done, that I've witnessed, that I'm not comfortable with. But like I said, I need to confront those things. I've never been one to drink or smoke, but that doesn't mean there aren't other facets out there that I can delve into to take my mind off of things I don't want to think about. And sometimes when you think about those things and you think about the person you used to be, the mess ups you've had, and then you think about just yourself in this current moment, whether it's feeling abandoned, feeling lonely, feeling like there's really just nobody out there that could really coexist with you, right? At least for a long period of time. You look at like tomorrow and the day that comes after that, and sometimes it's really difficult. It's just really difficult to think of a reason to just keep moving forward. Feels like you go left and your mind's cruel and it plays tricks on you. You go left and it's a wall. You go forward and it's a wall. You go right and there's a wall, and you can't go back because then you're not improving, right? But sometimes it's just really hard to think of a reason to keep moving forward. And I have such a love for some of the stories that I talk about because I don't know. I don't know who I want to be yet. I don't know what makes me happy. And I don't know if there is, but even if it's just in a fictional setting, you see these characters that sometimes you can put your shoes, you can wear their shoes, you know what I mean? And for some reason, they just keep moving forward. For some reason. So I know it's been challenging last 2 years for all of us. It's a lot of isolation. There's a lot of lost loved ones. There's a lot of just relationships, be it romantic or friendships, that have just withered away. But at least from me to you, I can't say that I know why or what reason there is, but there's got to be one. There's got to be one. There's got to be one. And the only thing you can do in the moment, no matter how much you don't want to, is you just got to keep moving forward. You just have to. And I urge you not to make the mistake that I make, where when I get like this, I have a really ugly habit of just completely cutting everyone off. Know that there's people out there that you can talk to, and if you don't, that's fine. Just keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward, man.